Yeah. What?
You were just like, okay. I'm Melissa Rich.
And I'm Karolena Teresa.
And this is Cheap Therapy. Oh, there's a beautiful choreo you did.
My hands are naked.
Oh my God.
I know I don't have my nails on. I feel inhuman.
That's okay. You're a mom.
Don't do that.
Changing diapers.
You just wanna upset me now.
No, moms can have nails. Obviously, moms can have nails.
You're a mom. You really know how to upset me. You called me a
I
trad
was
wife.
saying a positive.
Trad wife.
That's because you said I wasn't feminist. You were like, I'm more feminist than you, and I was like, hold on, and I fucking freaked it.
I didn't say I'm more feminist than you. Maybe I was just trying to have.
You were trying to start a fight with me.
No.
Yes, you were.
No.
We were traveling. When we travel, you like to start a little fight for funsies, for fun.
That's actually crazy that you say that. Can
Really?
I just say I had therapy this week, and I was telling my therapist, I was like, me and Melissa, we're talking about like the podcast and our relationship, and I was like,
Do you think she likes me?
I think she does like you. Well, because
Period.
I said we are real friends.
Yes.
So even when we do get into fights, like we have, because then I started going over it. I was like, we've been here. We've been to a lot of places
together.
Yeah. And just places.
Yeah.
So I was like, actually we do fight
and touring.
When we go on vacation. We fought over the podcast, but we always kind of like, we know now, I think as we have been friends longer, we know how to fight or how to communicate better.
Right.
And like, sometimes it's just a matter of me being like, yes.
Well, and I think we were both kind of like functioning like kind of spazzier before, and like there's an element, I don't know, I guess just being older. When did we become friends? 7, 8 years ago?
It feels longer to me.
I know. But if you think about these fights, those were a long time ago, kind of.
Yes, but also they were fights that you have to have,
right,
in order to get
to break through. Yeah, totally. I do think also you becoming a mom made you, for me, easier. You've matured a ton, Karolena.
Yes,
you have. Because when we would fight, it was because we'd get in big sister, little sister dynamic. And now you have a kid, so you're not acting like a little kid. No offense. Okay. Is that fair to say, Jasmine? Period. She said, yeah. That's just part of it. And then I have also done a lot of work.
You've done a lot of work, and I feel like I'm trying to do the work that you've kind of passed.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
What I will say, though, is that I do think with the mom thing, I think you like me better now that I'm a mom.
I think I like you both ways.
Yes, but I think you just I feel like you're softer to me a little
Maybe.
bit. Yeah.
Maybe, but I think also...
Zane has softened you towards me.
There's no way that I'm softer to you because you're a mom. If anything, I'm like, she can take shit now. She's a mom.
Like now, if we get into an argument, it's more like, I know that
it's quick.
It's quick. We're like, okay.
It's functional. Whereas before, we didn't have as much going on. That's what I'm saying. Like, you as a mom, who has time for that?
Yeah.
Who has time to get in a friend fight when you have a baby?
That's true.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
Also, maybe.
And why would I take time and energy from your son and I think I've learned a lot about like misplacing things, projection. Like, I think we'd be nervous about or stressed out when we'd be like on tour trying to get somewhere, and then we like get at each other because we're like, I don't know.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like we're over it.
Who has the time?
Nobody.
And that's just being old, kind of.
Being a mom made me kind of take stock of my village and really have to like appreciate my village.
You're kicked out of my village.
No.
I don't have time for you.
No kicking out. Just like my village, it just made me see like, oh bitch, your village is good to you. Like your family, your friends, your husband, they have your fucking back.
Yep. So she put the husband in writing. She put it in writing. I'm gonna tell him.
I've really been into him lately.
That's great.
I don't know what's going on. We're in like a thing where like it's like cute.
That's so good.
I like believe he loves me right now. It's crazy.
That's so good.
I'm like, he's such a good dad. He loves me. I say this in my head.
Period.
But it's like very stark difference from, I think, maybe even the last pod where I was like, I'll kill him.
Right. There's definitely been a few of those. But I think, A, he could be trying to get you pregnant. And B,
Saying that.
he wants another baby. You have an IUD. You'll be fine. I'm just saying, you've seen that picture of that baby who comes out holding the IUD.
That's fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
So he said, he said I was coming anyways.
He said, I'm coming.
He said, I'm leaving here with something.
No, found this. Yeah. I think that you've reached a place of like, okay, we're a little more under control. Zane's what, 7 months?
I also
You've got it. You're in a system.
Too busy to be like, I don't think like, it's not that I don't think about Hamide or I don't care about him.
Right.
It's just that, like, I got a lot of shit to do.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just like going about my day and going through
when
my
you have
business.
time on your
I can go
hands,
crazy about
I
it.
have something to say about the way you just
Mm-hmm.
walked through the house. You know, I have a lot of energy. Yeah.
Because I'm busy, I'm just kind of like, whatever. And then I just
Yep.
like kind of like getting through my things. And then, I don't know, maybe he likes that. Maybe that turns him on.
You being nice to him?
No, I don't
Incredible.
know. No.
I'm just kidding.
First of all, what I think is turning him on is me being ugly. I sent her a photo of myself the morning after I got cracked like a fucking egg on a Sunday morning. Okay? And I sent her a photo of myself for proof that he likes it when I'm ugly.
I'm not saying that you. What did you say? I would say that you have looked better than that photo. You've definitely looked better. He loves you for you. That's what I said. He loves you for you.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. But they love to post ugly pictures of us. Like, go to any of my birthday posts.
Oh.
Any of my birthday posts.
Does he get to pick your photos for the birthday post?
Not anymore.
Okay, yeah.
Not anymore.
How many wouldn't have an Instagram if I didn't post his photos for him?
Well,
and I choose
sure.
every photo.
That's ideal. No, Frank has free will, unfortunately. And the humiliation ritual.
That's crazy because
Of a birthday
Frank,
post.
I really would see you.
But
I think you would-
this is the
of
worst
all
part.
The boyfriends.
I know.
I think
One
Frank
would
be
think
the one.
this is the worst part. They go, "That's what you look like." Meanest thing you could ever say. But unfortunately, that is what we're looking at, like sometimes just walking around.
That's
and they're
crazy.
capturing it in the moment. So it's actually a horrible funhouse fucking mirror of reality that they remind us of on our most vulnerable day of the year.
Not that
It's
that's what you
horrible.
look like. Ooh.
I don't know if Frank said that or someone else that I talked to about that. You
Frank
know
never
that?
said that.
Yeah,
Frank-
easy for you to say now. So I'm just thinking that, maybe they like us for not our most polished selves that we like.
Okay.
But that's also maybe a lie.
What's your therapy? I feel like that was my therapy. Let's do yours.
Okay, mine is I'm going to start planning trips based on my cycle. When I go on vacation, it's got to be at a chill part of my cycle. No more being in Cancun PMSing. No. Why would it doesn't make sense. I mean, obviously I just didn't look, but like why would I be at my most combative, intense time and being like, let me take away all other externals and like try to relax, try to lay down and relax. Just us two. No.
Was it that
It was
a surprise period where you got there and you were like, I'm being grumpy. I think I'm getting my period.
No. Oh, no. It was very obvious leading up to it. I was stressed. My period was late. So it was like I was ready to fucking pop. Like boobs are hurting. Like I was just like, ugh. Like it was annoying.
You nervous about the period being late?
No.
Make me a baby.
No, I wasn't worried about it being late.
Make me a baby.
But no, I was just a little bit crankier, fair to say, than I maybe would have been if it was a different time of the month. Had a great time, had a great trip against all odds. Nevertheless, we persist. But I was like, this would have been awesome during ovulation or something. It would have been really nice. Because as soon as I got my period, I'm easy breezy. I'm so nice. So like after we had left, we had like 2 days at the beach. Then we go to Mexico City. I'm a delight. Oh, look at me. Look at me at a cafe being so nice.
Those are beautiful check-ins. I loved it.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm so excited to talk about Alysa Liu. I'm obsessed with her.
I gotta say,
I think women all over are obsessed with her.
I didn't watch one frame of the Olympics. Then all of a sudden, I don't know how I even found it. I think it was like some meme of her like 2 days after she won, or maybe the day after. And I was like, who the fuck is this? I deep dive. I watch her do MacArthur Park. I was like, what the fuck? I'm sobbing. It's like, this is what America needs. I was like freaking out.
Literally.
The backstory is unbelievable.
She's 20 years old.
She retired. Obviously, everybody knows this. She's a child prodigy. She retires, comes back for her own terms. Like
you're not gonna
what
tell
are
me
you
to eat?
talking about? One of the most abusive to girls sports.
That and gymnastics.
She's like, you're not going to tell me what to eat. Yeah, gymnastics.
You're not going to tell me what to
I don't
wear.
know what to wear. I'm going to go out. I'm going to have friends.
I'm going to have blonde stripes in my hair.
It's just amazing.
What's that piercing called?
I don't know, but I
It's
couldn't
cool.
have that. It looks like really painful.
I don't know if I could manage. You know, she pierced that herself.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's what I'm talking about. And then she won. And remember when she finished her program that she essentially
That's
won?
what I'm fucking talking about.
I said, oh, that bitch is that bitch.
Yeah. No, everyone's obsessed. Here's what I did next. At my next therapy appointment, I was like, how do I be that? I want to be that. How do I do? I don't care about results. I don't care about outcomes. I love everything. I hang out and I don't care about that. And
That's the goal. And
right.
For her to be in that place at 20 years
I know. Well, she's
old.
obviously like, and that's basically what my therapist said in a very nice way. Like, okay, well, you're in a little different mindset.
Oh, okay. She was like, so
Very sweetly, very real with me. Like, there's some work that, we're going to have to do to get you to that. But it's kind of like going for like the experience of doing things. Like I was comparing it to like stand up a little bit. Like, okay, if you want to go and have the experience of crushing, that's a really like reasonable thing to say. Like, I don't care if we don't really like compete necessarily. I don't care if I'm the best person on the show. I just want to have fun up there and have a good time, period. But I was kind of like, in my block that we were talking about is kind of like, okay, sure, you can go and be like, yeah, I love the experience because you are awesome and winning. I'm like, what if it goes bad? And they were like, that's kind of the block. Like, Alyssa's like, oh, well, whatever. Like, if it goes bad, then that's the experience. If this is whatever. So I'm not like that. I'm like, oh, and it's good. I'm going to go and it's good. And I don't care if I win, but it's good. And that's where I'm at personally.
She said, I connect with everything, but I'm not attached to anything. And
It's so
shook me in my little soul. Like it shook
know,
me
me
up a
too.
little bit. And if you're not attached to it, if you just do it and
Right.
your intentions are to, she's so full of joy.
I know.
She's so full of joy when you see her there skating.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even look like a competitive joy. It looks like I'm doing my shit. This is my
well,
song.
she said that. She's like, this is my art. So, okay, we have a show March 7th. Get your
That's
tickets.
our art.
We booked a magician. This made me feel joyful about it. I have to be honest.
I'm so excited.
I'm always excited to get on stage with you. This is a joy. Doing our show
We
is
love each
a
other, but
true
the magician
joy.
is cool.
But the magician's really leveling things up.
Yeah.
And that does make me excited. But there is the kind of thing where I'm like, ugh, if we don't sell enough tickets, if we don't, like, there's still stressors that come with it. And I think she really let go of all of the stressors. So she's just like fully no blinders on. This is my experience. I'm having a good time no matter what. But I'm like, what if she fucked up? Then
She wouldn't have
like,
cared.
That's the experience. Right.
She would have been
wouldn't
like,
have cared.
then I fucked up. But did I go out there doing this on
What's
my
her
own
sign?
terms? Ooh, look that up.
I'll look it up.
I don't know what her sign is, but I just love that
That's not. If she's a Virgo, I will fucking freak. I mean, it doesn't seem. August 8th, she's a Leo.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense, I think.
Yeah. Leos are bad bitches.
Yeah, totally. And she's got to perform. She's a Leo. She's not staying off the stage. Like, I can
Which is
get
why she came
behind,
back.
Like, her being like, I don't desire results. period. I can get that, but I'm like, I want to have a good time. Like if it goes badly, I'm not having a good time. Granted, like, you know, bombing at this stage and stand up, not really happening, but it's like sometimes the crowd's not great.
Can I say something
whatever.
about what you just said? You said, I want to have a good time, but if it goes badly,
I'm not having a good time.
But that's what you're in control of. You are in control of like how you handle. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I was
right,
literally
you're right,
talking
you're
to
right.
one of our mutual friends this morning, and she was literally talking about a stand-up show, and she was like, I feel old and I feel like, you know, like I had to fight to get the audience, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I almost said her name. I said, where was the show, first of all? It was at Union Hall. I said, you literally own that place.
Right.
That is your stage, number one. Number two, you are running this back in your head, and I can almost 100% guarantee that you are wrong, that you were phenomenal yesterday,
Right.
that everyone walked away being, and look at me, when I tell you this person,
They crushed. Yeah,
they
of course.
always crush.
Period.
But I was like, you don't owe anybody anything anymore. You've already proven yourself. You already know how good
But
you
it's about
are.
Well, that's what I think the 2 years off did for Alysa Liu, because she was able to be like, yeah, I know I'm that bitch, and it doesn't matter what happens. I know I'm that bitch. She never thought that it was going to go to that level. But that's inner work that you have to do to get to that place. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Where maybe our friend, I am in that same position where it's like, it doesn't matter. Are you there if you go and have a bad show?
Okay, let me say this. This is the scheme that Todd cooked up, and
Yeah.
Todd is in my brain right now.
Okay.
I am
She's channeling.
No, I'm channeling Todd,
Todd.
because I am just in a place where like I am like, okay, how do I get myself out of the slump? How do I
Right.
get okay, yes, I'm in therapy, right? I'm doing the work in that way. I'm trying to conquer the ADHD, blah, blah, blah. But I was just saying to myself, like, I have to believe in myself, and I
Right.
have to push myself. And if it is just like me forcing myself to do something and forcing myself to believe in myself again,
Right.
because you have to remember, when we were younger, we had a lot more confidence. We had a lot more belief in ourselves.
And also just blind, like, dumb.
This is mine, and nobody can take this
fearlessness.
away from me.
Right.
So I want that back so bad. And I was
Right.
like, nobody is going to give it to me. I have to take that. I have to make it. I have to, and this, I feel like this episode is flowing, because I have to do what is best for me from the TikTok that we saw. Should we read it?
Yes,
This
do it.
leads into this. This is a TikTok of a girl that says this. She goes, I'm going to teach you how to go get over something quickly that is truly unfair.
Yeah.
The biggest thing you can do is to let go of it. Pretend it never happened. How can you learn new things? How can you level up your life? How can you be there for other people? You need to do what you need to do to stop thinking about that other thing all the time. And that really,
I know.
that to me, all of this is so connected, because it's like, I said this, I was like, it's not your business what everyone else is doing or what they're saying or what they're saying. You're already that bitch. You already have
Right.
so much to go. You have so much you've accomplished in 2026.
Yeah.
You have so much
100%.
more that you want to accomplish. Focus on those things. I am trying to push myself to wake up in the morning and be like, first of all, you have this, you have that. Like literally this morning I said to myself,
Gratitude, trick your brain. Yep.
you have to, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to trick your brain.
Trick your brain.
Besides therapy and doing the work, it's like, how do I get this tomorrow?
Totally. Trick your brain. I think
I'm like-
the only the only issue I have with that, just to, be contrarian for a moment.
Tell me.
There is a level of processing that you have to do with bad stuff. And I think you have to sometimes give yourself the opportunity to be like, okay, I'm going to sit and I'm going to feel sad about this for 30 minutes, feel it out, like somatically push it out, whatever you do.
Yeah, but I
and
don't
get
think
the
she's
feelings
talking
out.
about that. I
This
think
girl,
she's
she
talking
said,
about
pretend it never happened.
Yes.
Don Draper, it never happened.
but
you know
I
what I
think
mean? And I don't think that's always healthy.
But she started the sentence off with like, I'm going to teach you how to get over something that was truly unfair. She's talking about getting over it. I think that when you're first hurt, it's like a
you've
breakup.
processed, yes.
After you've processed. Like you go through your breakup.
I just want to bring that up because if you're just like shoving feelings down and being like, it didn't happen, that's not good. If you've processed, but you're still ruminating and you're thinking how unfair it is, why did they do that? That's what she said. Why did they do this to me? Which I love to do that sometimes because I think logically some things helps, but oftentimes there's no answer. And then you're just burning your own fucking life force.
And it's a waste of your time.
100%.
Focus on yourself.
Yeah. And how she said, how you can learn new things, grow, and help others through it.
And that stuck out to me.
I know. That really is always helpful.
And what I will say, Melissa, and I feel like I see this in you, is that you have been doing that. I think we talked a lot this week about how you've been doing all this work and you're like, I feel like you're on your way to that. You are so much more focused.
You. I feel a regression, or not a regression necessarily right now. I don't feel a forward momentum where I was like, whoa, like getting out these like, breakthroughs and whatever. I'm kind of like,
no, because maybe you're over the breakthrough and now you're applying it to life.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
I see you applying it to life.
That's literally it. And my therapist right before so eloquently put it like that my job was going to be to start catching my triggers. Mm-hmm. And I think I was just kind of hoping that I would like heal to a place where I wasn't triggered anymore. Mm-hmm. No, unfortunately, no. It's like you just have to like want to like say something or do something reactive, like look at your fucking phone or do whatever. And you just actually have to be like, no, I'm not doing it. And isn't that the fucking worst thing you've ever heard? That sucks.
It is.
So yeah, you're exactly right. It is literally about applying it's like the less fun part where you're like, okay, I've learned the lesson. Now I have to like live it.
Yeah. And I'm saying like, I think what she's talking about, I think you do that. I see you doing that. I think you do think since we started this podcast back up, Melissa is not playing games. She is like, we are leveling up. We are doing this shit on our own.
You're leveling up.
Melissa is the brains in this.
Karolena, you are crazy. As soon as you got the fire pad, you changed everything. You did. You were like, I want to have topics. I want to talk about whatever. You did. You leveled the fuck up. And who's making clips? You were making clips a bunch.
The things that I'm saying to you, that I'm saying to y'all, I need somebody to say it to me. I'm trying to brainwash myself. Yeah. I got
Yeah, we're getting brainwashed by the government anyway. Might as well brainwash ourselves.
Period.
How about that? Me found dead.
This one, okay, these topics, let me tell you, boom, 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 flowing like the river. This one is stop being afraid of being disliked by losers. Public perception, especially if you don't even know them.
Totally.
Perception.
I think that I'm more like people I don't know, fine. People I do know, I'm like, that is tougher for me.
What I will say is I do think that if you want to talk about being a mother, I think that becoming a mother has made me kind of be like, I'm not cool anyway, so I might as well just do whatever I want. It takes away a certain feeling of coolness.
I'm not Gen Z.
I'm not Gen Z. I don't feel like I'm a cool kid. Like this jacket is literally from Temu, and I will keep wearing it. Jasmine is from Temu.
She's not happy.
She's not happy. And I'm only saying that because like I don't care. I do not care. Like I like what I like. Yeah. And the jacket is from Temu. These are my Miu Miu dupes from Steve Madden.
Love.
And it just is what it is. And like I feel good in this and I feel happy in this and I can't care about what other people think anymore because it is draining. And the people that are judging me, I don't even know if would I even like them?
Yeah.
Would you even be my friend?
Question.
And the people that fuck with you are going to fuck with you and they're going to see you and they're going to like you.
That's what I can get behind. Like, if there's like blatant dislike to my face, I'm kind of like, fuck you. Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It's the imaginary whatever that I'm pushing away. And I do think, who's a great example of this is Angie K. Remember how cringe and horrible and annoying Angie K was her first season?
And now she was sitting next to Andy.
And she said, she was like, I just knew if I was my authentic self, eventually everyone would like me.
Also, I'm starting to, as I get older, I'm starting to be like, if you don't like me, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why you don't like me? What did I do to you?
Yeah.
Why you don't like me?
Yeah. And then they'd like pull out some receipts and I'd be like, oh, period.
T.
Right. These are changes that you've
fine.
made. You know what I mean? It's good. And then I, getting a dog did change me.
It did change
I'm not changing
you.
diapers, but I definitely have a lot more bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, you do. That's motherhood in its own way.
Yeah.
It is motherhood.
I
Because
know.
my cats were my children before my actual child came, and I stand on that.
And what does that lead us to? Matriarchy.
Oh my God, yeah.
So we are running matriarchal households.
For
what
sure.
does that mean? To me, and something I saw that resonated with me, I'll post on the Instagram. Matriarchy is a circle that centers marginalized people, children, vulnerable people that need protection. Patriarchy is a hierarchy. Men are at the top pretending to protect everyone, but it's actually everyone supporting their interests. So say you're fucking sorry to us, everyone, men.
Yeah.
It's rude. It's rude. It's been fake protection this whole time.
Yeah. And call your mother.
Yeah.
Call your mother.
Say thank you.
I think about this all the time, and I'm like, this little boy, he better appreciate me when he grows up. Does he know?
He will. He's gonna be a Cancer.
I know. Well,
Or
he
he's
is
a
going to be a
Cancer.
Cancer, but I'm just like, there's not that there's anything wrong with this, but to me, I'm like, there are children having their breakfast coming out of a little jar.
Oh, and you're blending stuff
I'm
up.
steaming. I'm blending. I'm mixing.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just saying.
We got to remind him of that.
I
He's
am
not
going to remind him
remember
of that.
things.
But just in general, like the whole matriarchy thing and like taking care of what you just said is so spot on about it. Just being like, matriarchal is like taking care of people. Patriarchal is pretending to take care of us.
Yeah.
I posted a TikTok basically talking about how my cousin Jasmine was at my house, and I was like, I had a couple of glasses of wine and I didn't feel like cooking. And just is very Guatemalan, very Latin in culture, but I can only speak really and truly to Guatemalan bitches. My mom, my mom cooks for my dad every single day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like she did that for me and my sister. And if my mom made something spicy, she would also then make another meal on the side. Same thing, no spice for me.
Oh, that's nice.
But my point is that like Guatemalan moms and Guatemalan women, we're just taught to like take care of. Mm-hmm. But a lot of Guatemalans commented on my TikTok and they were like, yeah, that's me. But then there were also people who were like, I feel less Guatemalan because you've said that, because I don't do that. And I'm like, girl, it's not about that. And then another person was like, I don't have to cook. And I was like, girl, me neither. I don't have to cook for anyone.
Right.
I choose to cook because I know that, first of all, I can cook. And I'm a very good cook. And I know that my husband appreciates it. And that's my way of taking care of him because he takes care of me in other ways.
Right. It was an interesting conversation to me just because I think it is a trigger point with people where it's like for feminism, it's like, oh, you're cooking. It's like, yeah, I'm cooking.
But
and
also it's like, how is this?
Like,
but to me, I think about the matriarch thing that you're saying. Like, it's like, first of all, in my situation, and I can't speak for everyone else, like I'm in a situation where I am loved by someone. I have a child. I love my child. I love my husband. I feel like he's getting this from me because he deserves it. If he didn't deserve it, he would not be getting it. My mom, I'm pretty sure, did this for my dad because she felt like he deserved it.
right.
And I think he did.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's like like when someone here called me a trad wife, it triggered me because I am a feminist.
First of all, I called you a tread wife when you first got married, by
That's
the way.
true.
By the way.
That's true. The thing, what I will admit is that people in the comments of that TikTok were saying like, I can't help it. Like, this is the way that I am. And I can acknowledge that.
Is fine. And that's why.
Like, I can acknowledge that, like, it is very much my instincts to cook.
Which
and to
does
clean,
not
and it
make
feels
you
like,
less feminist, which does not make anything. That's why I love the matriarchy. Like, because you're centering care for your baby and your husband, who happens to be the one making money at this moment, even though you still are too. Like, I wanted to come to your defense on that one. Because I feel like people, they love to get mad in general, and they love to be like, but I don't have to. I don't have to. It's like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but I also
obviously
feel that way. Like I wasn't so much offended. I just want to clarify that it's like I don't have to do this. Is this the way that I grew up? Seeing this? Is this a part of my like the Latin culture? Yes. But I don't have to do this. I choose to do this. And also, by the way, when I was pregnant, Hamide cooked for me all the time.
Right. I choose to get inspired 1 to 2 times a year, make something super impressive. We're still talking about that carbonara. That was right after COVID. And it's like an art that I'll just pull something out, blow everyone's minds, and then I'll
the
not cook
carbonara
again.
from after COVID in 2026.
It was really good.
Melissa's man love her.
I don't have to cook, so I don't cook. Is my tea. But I think also because I saw it make my
But
mom
you also
miserable.
don't like it. You like it doing it once in a while, like you said, when you feel inspired.
It's artful. Yeah, exactly.
It's
But who
artful.
knows? Maybe if I have a kid, I'll be like, I'm gonna cook for this little motherfucker. We'll see. I don't know. And like Frank's just a better cook.
I know. Well, I'm thinking if you do have a kid, like Frank will
Probably
just
gonna
cook.
do it.
Well,
Yeah.
just for the sake of like Frank is a good cook. I'm not gonna say better, but he is a Cancer, and
Wants
that
to
is the
take
best
care of
kind
me.
of man.
Let's take care of me.
That's gonna be my baby. My baby's gonna be
I
Cancer, and he's gonna know how to
know.
cook. Because that is one thing. I don't want him to be a man that is just like a useless man.
Apparently, we're thinking about that.
A useless. It's very important to me that he grows up and he can cook and he can clean and he knows how to treat women and he doesn't think that they have to do all these things for him and that he treats them like beautiful princess queen baby girls.
That's beautiful. I think it's going to be impossible for him not to. I think he's going to be just like Parker. Parker had his 10th birthday or something, and he came to your
like
uncle's
11 or
house
12,
with like 8 women in their mid.
It might have been more than
30s.
8, and it was a bunch of women in their early to mid
And Parker
30s.
was like, my community.
It literally hanging out in a hot tub, being like, "Yeah, guys."
Talking about like trans rights.
Yeah.
Like, you're so cute.
Yep,
That's
what
gonna be Zane for sure.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
Do you know who you want to do for celebrity therapy?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go
I'll
first?
go first, but it's so sad. I just want to also, we'd acknowledge it anyway, but if Mary Cosby needs my services, I'm not worthy and I'm not qualified, but we just want to reach out to her and show her a lot of love in her loss of her son. The way this has rocked the Bravo world, there is not one person that will not get tears in their eyes talking about this. If you look at the comment, oh my God, every housewife has reached out. Andy, everyone.
It's heartbreaking because seeing her, the way she handled his addiction and trying to be there for him, it was so, I feel like it healed something in a lot of people who
Totally.
who may have not seen that before. Just the way it was just pure
Gently.
love. Pure love.
Totally. And it's a great example of how to care for someone. And yeah, it's just so devastating. And grief obviously comes in waves, goes in phases, and sharing that's how you help people, which is so beautiful. And we just want to send her a lot of love.
Yeah. I hope that she sees how much love she's getting and how much people are just praising how well she handled this. Not that that probably matters to her,
Right.
but just I don't know. I just hope she feels the love.
Yes, me too. And I hope she feels good in it, that she did what she could. And anyone in that situation, you do all you can.
Yeah. What I will say is, you know what? She's a religious woman, and I know she's going to turn to the Lord.
Exactly.
And I feel comfort knowing that she has that
the Lord.
community and that comfort. No, because I think that in a time like that, I know that's where she's going to turn to.
Need that.
And honestly, whatever you need to get you through.
Run to the arms of Angie K.
Oh, I know Angie's there for her. I just know it.
Yeah.
She's probably at the house.
I know.
Oh.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I love our girls. Who are you giving therapy to?
For celebrity therapy, I am going to be doing Shia LaBeouf. I don't know if you've heard about Shia LaBeouf lately. He was recently in New Orleans for Mardi Gras acting a damn fool. just being crazy, fighting people in the streets. Obviously, he's back. Obviously, he's back on the sauce. He's drinking. He's running around causing havoc. And Melissa did tell me earlier today, which I did not know this, was that he is Cajun. Or half Cajun, or mixed with Cajun.
Yeah.
Which
Creole
makes a lot of
some
sense.
sort,
Or Creole, because they are a very spirited people, the Cajuns and the Creole. And you said that, what did you say, the TikTok that the girl said?
A woman of color was basically like, you're going to come down there being half Creole, act crazy in New Orleans during Mardi Gras and think your ancestors are not going to come for your ass or something like that. And it's like, yeah, period. Have you been to that spooky town?
New Orleans is a magical, sacred ground. You cannot mess around with the ancestors in New Orleans. You cannot be disrespectful to the ancestors.
The people who live there now.
He wanted to dance with the devil, and dance with the devil he did. But he needs to wrap it up. He needs to wrap it up for his own safety, for his own mental health. And my thing, in terms of therapy, my therapy for Shia LaBeouf, and yes, I know that I don't have any experience with addiction and I can't speak on that. But I will say, this is my suggestion to Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf, you need to go back to rehab, obviously. Once you're finished with rehab, you cannot go home. You need to come to Queens, New York. You're going to move into my parents' house.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have to figure this out because I think my mom would be 100% down for it. I think my dad might charge you rent.
Yes.
Just because nobody gets anything for free. Not even me. I pay rent in my building that I live in. So I think that they would whoop you. I was with them this weekend and I was like, they would whoop you right into shape. You wouldn't even know what to do with. My dad would have you climbing on that motherfucking roof, fixing his satellites and moving shit around. He would have you doing yard work. He would just, and you wouldn't be able to drink. Oh, you would be able to drink. My mom could be your sober living coach.
Oh,
and then
nice.
but my dad might drink in front of you, but he wouldn't let you drink. And they would keep it. You need a West Indian father. That's what you need. You need a West Indian father and the love of a Latina mother. Come to my mom's house. We won't even charge you that much.
He should be so lucky.
You should be. So I honestly, I'm telling you, if he left rehab, straight out of rehab, came to my parents' house, give my parents 6 months. If you relapse after that, you get full refund.
I'm kind of like,
you don't think so?
He needs deep.
He's got to go to rehab first.
Help. All right.
And then while he's with my parents,
I'm seeing a lot of theories about that man.
When
a twin, stuff like that.
When he's at my parents' house, he'll still be going to therapy and going to meetings and stuff. But I just think he needs the structure and the love and that combination of a Caribbean man and a Latina mama.
I mean, I've always thought that is a perfect combination. You've turned out great. There's a lot of like really collaborative, great things that come from your dad's temperament and your mom's temperament working together.
My mother's going to make him go to church. She's going to make him volunteer active. With the women's group.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah. He's going to have to serve in the soup kitchen with a bunch of Guyanese old ladies. Yeah. That's what he needs. She's going to be like, I'm going to the hair salon. You have to go with me because right. You're going to have to go to the Dominican hair salon and sit with my mom and her friends.
Once again, he should be so lucky. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
He's not on my good list.
No, he's not on my good list, but I do think it's salvageable. Shia, I think we can save it. I think we can fix it. We can. I have faith for you. Okay, that was a beautiful cheap therapy, a beautiful episode.
Yes. We want to also shout out to the girlies who have commented on our last episode, which did sound very bad. Basically what happened is we recorded at this gorgeous studio and they gave us a file that was huge and couldn't even put it on my computer, just had to upload it straight there. And it did sound really bad because it was the room mic. Didn't even know they would do that. Give us separate audio and video files, but we re-uploaded it with the audio files.
Listen, we are a work in progress. We are working on all of this, but let me tell you, we are transparent. Hard. We are transparent. Yeah. It is really hard, but thank you for bearing with us. Thank you for being with us.
We appreciate that.
We love each and every single one of you.
We love comments.
And we love comments.
So like, follow, comment, and make
buy
sure.
Buy tickets for March 7th at the Stand.
The Stand
we are going to have a magician.
It's not just any magician.
A mentalist.
Either. When he was like guessing some things, like he telepathically told me a code to a phone that opened. He told me to think of a person. I thought of Celine Dion. How'd he get that? Wrote it on a card. Like card tricks nonstop. Like he is the real deal. He's a mentalist. Yeah.
Like, yes, we will have Claire Parker and Amber Singletary.
Also, we're gonna have
amazing comedians will be there. We're comedians.
With our classic, we give the comedians therapy after their set. We're going to probably give the magician therapy. And maybe he'll do some hypnotherapy.
Yeah.
You know, I worked for a hypnotist.
Yes, I do remember.
It took me 3 sit-downs to quit. He kept hypnotizing me.
What if we had him hypnotize the comedians?
That would be cool.
That's crazy.
Or an audience member. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen?
Who knows what's going to happen?
You don't want to miss it.
Period.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. We love you.